Yo, what's going on, guys? Houston Sports Talk back in another video today. We're going to be recapping today's NBA games today, as there were 15 NBA games today, and was there 13? Yeah, I think there was 15 exactly. A lot of good stuff going on. Two teams were eliminated. One team clinched playoff berth. One team clinched the play-in tournament. I talked about that in a separate video. Check that out if you want to hear me talk about that. We had an overtime game between the Lakers and the Jazz tonight. Donavan Mitchell's red hot. Can't wait to talk about that and way more. All right, starting off with the Raptors and the Hornets. The Raptors get a win 120-100 over the Hornets. Pascal Siakam scores 22 and 14, and McGowens has 20. Cavaliers, red hot. Donovan Mitchell, he had 43 points. That for him is 4 straight 40-point performances. That's one of the most special things I've seen in my time in a 4-game stretch. It's probably one of the most talented things I've seen. I've probably seen something at least a little better. I've watched something like James Harden, where you remember when he went on that 30, and I watch it too because I'm a Rockets fan. I watched that, that stretch, remember into 17-18 where was it 30 for 30 or something, where he had 30 straight 30-point games. That was a huge stretch. This is just a 4-game stretch. So, that Harden, thing, I remember that in 17-18, that was a huge thing. That was probably one of the best things I've ever seen in basketball. I would say I've been watching basketball since the beginning of the 16-17 season. So I've been watching the NBA for 7 years now. So that's probably one of the best things I've seen, or for my team. I mean, that was just a really fun thing to watch happen with that James Harden 30 consecutive games with 30 points. But Donovan Mitchell just killing it, 40 straight 40-point performances. He had 43 tonight, 16 for Darius Garland, 14 for Evan Mobley, and a win over the Magic, 117-113. The Magic are officially eliminated. Paulo Banchero had 20 points and 10 rebounds. The Heat get a win over the Pistons, 118-105. For the Heat, their leading scorer was Jimmy Butler with 27, 22 for Gabe Vincent. And the Pistons' leading scorer was Jaden Ivey with 30. Bucks beat Wizards 140-128 for the Bucks. Their leading scorer was Giannis with 28, 11, and 10, a triple-double. Brook Lopez with 20. Drew Holiday with almost a triple-double, 26, 9, and 10. And Bobby Portis with a monster game, 19 points and 20 rebounds off the bench. The Timberwolves beat the Nets 107-102. 30 points for Spencer Dinwiddie, 24 for Mikal Bridges. For the Timberwolves, you have 23 for Anthony Edwards, 22 and 14 and 5 for Karl Anthony Towns. A good win for the Timberwolves. They had been losing some games in the past, so good redemption. Sixers take out the Celtics in a really close matchup, and a huge performance by Joel Embiid. 103-101. Joel Embiid scores 52, 13, and 6. Harden scores 25 and 10. Celtics for them, Derek White has 26, Jason Tatum with 19. Great win for the Sixers. With this win over the Celtics, Sixers are only 2 games back from that 2 seed. I don't know if they're going to try to go get it, or they're going to face whoever falls at 6, whether that's the Nets or it's, God forbid, the Heat, or possibly even the Hawks. That's still an option as well. Or the Knicks. Those are your options for the Sixers to play in the playoffs. Or they can sit there, or they can be at the 2 and face someone at the 7 seed, whether it's which at the 7-8 game right now would be the winner of the Heat Hawks, and the Heat could jump. I don't know what the Sixers are going to try to do. They're 2 games back. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the final couple days between Sunday, seeing what happens with the Sixers and the Celtics with that 2 and 3 seeds in the East. Hawks get the win over the Bulls, 123-105. The Bulls did clinch play-in berth today by Magic's loss to the Cavs, and Levine had 26. And for the Hawks, 26 for Bogey. No Trae Young, 17 for DeJounte Murray, 18 for Sadiq Bey. And then Grizzlies beat the Trailblazers 119-109. For the Trailblazers, their leading scorer was Skylar Mays with 24 and 20 for Shaedon Sharpe. And then the Grizzlies' leading scorer was Desmond Bane with 30 and Ja with 23. Then the Kings beat the Pelicans to win the Pacific Division, 121-103, 22 for Brandon Ingram, and 17 for Trey Murphy III. For the Kings, De'Aaron Fox with 23, and Sabonis with a triple-double, 16, 12, and 11. Keegan Murray with 21, and Harrison Barnes with 16 points. Then the Rockets beat the Denver Nuggets 124-103. I already did a post-game about this because I am a Rockets fan. But you want to hear me talk more about that, go check out my post-game. Jalen Green scored 32 points, and Jokic had 14 and 10. Lakers, Jazz. Lakers win in overtime. Such a good game this was. Kelly Olynyk played great for the Jazz in overtime and in the fourth quarter. He had 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Hit big threes. There was on the jump ball and to start overtime. He started off the overtime with stealing getting the ball quick on the tip. Took the ball and got fouled on the layup, made the free throw, and then in the fourth down 5, hit a big bank shot from 3, hit another 3 in overtime. So he was just huge in overtime for them and in the fourth quarter. And they just weren't able to win this one, though, 135-133. So he had 23 for Taylor Horton-Tucker. And then for the Lakers, 37 points for LeBron James, 21 and 14 for Anthony Davis, and 28 for Austin Reeves. Lakers with a great win. Suns beat Spurs 115-94. Suns clinch a playoff spot with this win. 27 for Devin Booker, 18 for Kevin Durant, and 19-11 for Aiden. And then for the Spurs, 21 for Branham, 20 for Trey Jones. So a good win for the Suns. Warriors with a huge comeback against the Thunder as they were down 12 in this one. And they win 136-125. Stephen Curry with 34 points. Jordan Poole with 30. Draymond Green with 17, 9, and 5. And 16 for Dante DiVincenzo. Great win for the Warriors. For the Thunder, 32 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 15 for Josh Giddey, and 19 for Jalen Williams. Great win and comeback for the Golden State Warriors. So that's it for today's games. Donovan Mitchell with his 4th 40-point game in a row. Joel Embiid scores 52 against the Celtics and a double-double. It was like 13 rebounds or something, if I remember correctly. And then the Lakers out-edge the Jazz in overtime with LeBron James, 37 points. So pretty good day of basketball. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy them. Your thoughts, and peace out.